The sword slips from a soldier's hand. He looks up, frozen. The sun isn't moving. The shadows haven't shifted. The heat hasn't changed. Time has stopped. And standing in the middle of a battlefield, covered in dust and blood, Joshua whispers to himself, "God, you actually did it. But how did it get to this moment? What kind of faith makes the sun obey? Stay with me. Because what happened before this moment will change how you pray forever." It started with a mistake, a decision made too quickly. The Gibeonites came pretending to be travelers, worn-out clothes, dry bread, cracked sandals. They said, "We come from a distant land. Make a treaty with us." Joshua and the leaders looked, but they didn't ask God, and that one decision pulled Israel into a war they never planned. Word spreads fast. 5 Amorite kings hear the news, and fear turns into rage. If Gibeon joins Israel, we're next. So they unite. Adoni-Zedek of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, Jarmuth, Lachish, Eglon. 5 kings, 1 mission: crush Gibeon, destroy Israel. End this now. Night falls. A messenger arrives, breathing hard, voice shaking. "Joshua, please don't abandon us. They've surrounded us. We won't survive the morning." Joshua stands still. This wasn't supposed to be his battle, but a covenant is a covenant. And then God speaks. "Do not be afraid of them. Not one of them will stand against you." Joshua closes his eyes. Just one sentence from God, and everything changes. He turns to his army. No hesitation, no discussion. "We march. Now." Feet hit the ground. Fast, relentless. Miles of rough terrain. No sleep, no stopping. Just the sound of armor, breath, and determination. A young soldier whispers, "Commander, what if we're too late?" Joshua doesn't slow down. "God already said we win." Pause. Then quietly, "But we still have to show up." Dawn breaks. The enemy doesn't expect them. Israel hits like a storm. Sudden, violent, overwhelming. Swords collide. Men shout. Dust fills the air. And then something strange happens. The enemy begins to panic. Not retreat strategically, but run in fear. The sky darkens. Thunder roars. And then hailstones. Massive, violent, precise, crashing down from heaven. A soldier looks up in shock. "These aren't random." Another whispers, "God is fighting." More enemies die from the hail than from the sword. This is no longer just a battle. This is divine intervention. The enemy is running. Victory is right there, so close. But Joshua sees something no one else is watching. The sun. It's moving, slowly but surely, heading toward the horizon. Time is slipping, and with it, their victory. Joshua's thoughts race. If night falls, they escape. If they escape, this war continues. How many more will die? He looks at his army, exhausted, fighting, trusting him. Then he looks at the sky, and something rises inside him. Not fear, not doubt, boldness. He steps forward, right in the middle of battle, raises his voice, not quietly, not cautiously, publicly. "Sun, stand still over Gibeon. Moon, stop over the valley of Ajalon." Silence. Everything pauses. A soldier whispers, "Did he just command the sun?" Another, "You can't do that." Joshua doesn't move. He just looks up, waiting. The wind slows. The light freezes. The shadows stop shifting. The sun does not move. Seconds pass, then minutes, then longer, and it becomes undeniable. Time has stopped. A soldier drops to his knees. This is God. The enemy trembles, because now they understand. They're not fighting Israel. They're fighting a God who controls time. Joshua lifts his sword, voice louder than ever. "Do not stop, finish this." And they move with renewed strength. No darkness, no hiding, no escape. The 5 kings are found, defeated. every last resistance crushed. Because when God extends your time, you finish what he started. The narrator slows. There has never been a day like it before or since. A day when the Lord listened to a human voice. Pause. Let that sink in. God listened, not to a king, not to a prophet in isolation, but to a man in the middle of a fight. Remember the moment we started with? The frozen sun, the unmoving sky. Now you understand. That moment was the result of bold faith in action. Now let me ask you something. What battle are you facing right now? Where does it feel like time is running out? Where do you feel like, if God doesn't move now, it's over? Listen carefully. Joshua didn't pray safe. He didn't pray small. He prayed impossible. If you're still watching this, that means something in this message is for you. Comment below, Lord, take control of my time. And like this video, so this message can reach someone else who feels like giving up. What if God is waiting, not for your perfection, but for your boldness? What if the miracle you need is on the other side of a bigger prayer? If this story stirred your faith, subscribe now for more powerful Bible stories. Share this video with someone who needs strength, and don't forget to like. It helps spread God's word. The sun stood still. Time obeyed, because one man believed. God was not limited by the impossible.